Hi, so it's lunchtime and I'm having some ramen. I've pretty much been having ramen like once a week, which is probably bad, but it's just really easy and like I can't really afford, no. Cross that out. Don't put I can't afford food. Hi, so it's lunchtime. I'm having some ramen. I've been having it once a week because I just like it so much. I know that's bad. But anyway, I just fed Maxine her lunch. Like a little Maxine in her diaper. Because she's so old, she can't really control it anymore, so we have to put a diaper on her and just, like, clean her butt like a baby. Hi, Weenie. Weenie. She also doesn't hear very well, or see very well. She's pretty much living now for food. Like, that's, like, her main purpose in life. But anyway, I just fed her some cornflakes because that seems to be the only thing she wants to eat. And at this point, she's so old that the vet just said give her whatever she will eat with the exception of chocolate because she's going to die of old age before she dies of anything she eats, which is really sad. But anyway, so we've been feeding her cornflakes. It looks like she wants more, but she gobbles everything down. She eats too fast. And then she pukes, so we kind of have to give her food in moderation because she seriously swallows everything as if she were dying in starvation. But anyway, so now I'm making Chris some toast. And yeah, he finally got that game to work, by the way, Knights of the Old Republic. He's been trying to get that game to work on our computers for like 3 days now. It's crazy. But it finally works, so that's good. Yummy ramen. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
This is the Piggy Show! I'm just kidding, it's really me. Hey guys, so I wanted to give a final update on what's been happening. Let's go outside. Let's go outside, you and me, let's talk, yeah. Okay, so I wanted to give a final update of what happened with the video. So, I mean with the thing. So, I don't know if it was included in the last video from yesterday, but I was up super late trying to install this game to my dad's computer, and it was so funny. I literally left it on all night, and when I woke up, it still wasn't done. So I just left it there. I got the job done, and I did play it, and it was really funny. So after all that work, after all that time of like blood, sweat, and tears, I pop in the game. I watch the opening like movie, and it's super epic. And I start playing the game, and the characters look all weird. The characters look like they were like blended, like it doesn't resemble a human being. And I was like, what? So I started playing around with the settings, and I found out that my computer, like you have to mess around with the settings. Even though it's by default, everything's low, some of the things have to be high. Because that's the thing with PC gaming. I don't know if you guys play video games, but you don't play games on computers. The difference is consoles are ready to go. If you have like a PlayStation 3 or a 360 or a Wii, you just stick in the game and you play it. That's it. I mean, at most, you're going to have like a memory card, but that's like old now. You don't really do that anymore. But here, it's a little bit different. Here, with computers, you have to mess around with your settings. You have to make sure everything works fine. And I was able to finally get it to work where my character resembles a human being, but it's still really weird because if I'm like in front of I'm trying to get somewhere where the lighting is good. Whatever, I guess I'll just stand here. I look so pale though. Anyway, I got it to the point where it resembles a human being, my character, but the problem is that it just doesn't really, like the shadowing. Like if I'm in like a dark shadow, I have like a normal skin tone. But if I'm like in a really bright area, my character looks like a human being. He looks like an alien, like a really pale alien, like took over a human's body or took the form of a human. It's really weird. But the game's fun. Even though the graphics are kind of acting up, the gameplay, I could still play the game. And it's crazy because this game is kind of a sequel to an old game series called Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And the second I started playing the game, I realized, holy hell, it's the same game, except like it's online and you're playing with like 50 other people. But it's really epic. Like I haven't teamed up with anyone yet, but I'm running around and like you just see someone running and you're like, wow, that's a person playing this game, and like we're totally doing quests, and it's like lols. It's so much fun. But anyway, my grandfather is still in the hospital, and he's gonna be there for I think till like Thursday or something. So today's Tuesday. So we really don't know when he's coming out, but they're still performing tests on him. And I don't want to get into it too much because I want to reflect back on these vlogs and have fun, but it's not really looking good. That's all I'm going to say on that. And yeah. So anyway, we're just trying to hold down the fort. We have all these dishes that need to be put away. They're cleaned, but you know, we just need to put them away and stuff. So Becca and I are going to do that. And in general, we're just holding down the fort because my dad's at work. My mom is with my grandfather and my grandmother at the hospital, and so we're just trying to clean up here. Caroline is asleep because she, you know, helped stay up late with me and just couldn't, you know, wake up. It was so funny. We watched Spider-Man, the old movie with Tobey Maguire. We saw the first one. We saw it waiting for my thing to finish, and it still wasn't finished. So I just had it all set up, and I went to sleep, and I was so tired, and I just thought it was so funny the next morning. But I actually had a really fun time with Lina yesterday. Becca fell asleep, and as you guys know, we were all hanging out, and then, you know, that was it. So anyway, so I have work to do with Becca, so let's go back. Let's go back and see what Becca's up to. Come on. It's like a spaceship. Oh, we made it. Oh God, it's Becca and Pinky.
We have the Domino's pizza tracker. That's the best thing ever. Hi, so I'm exercising again. I'm on the cycling machine that is super old. We seriously need a replacement. I'm only doing 20 minutes, and since I can't even see the screen really, like it looks better on camera, believe it or not, because it's for some reason it like puts up the contrast, but for me it's like much less, and I can't tell what it's telling me to do, like at what speed, so I just alternate between going slow and going fast. But I used to exercise every day, and I stopped, and I got like I'm really like I don't have as much endurance, I guess, or strength, or I don't know, as I used to when I used to exercise every day. I would exercise for 45 minutes every day in the pool, and it felt so good. It was so relaxing too. It was really great. But then after the summer and like when the fall semester started, I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just too much work. I just didn't have enough time, and then like all the sun would be gone by the time I would get out from school, so then the pool would be cold at night. So I was just like, eh. And now it's December, so I can't really use the pool now. Even though it's not really cold where I live, it's only like 70 right now. But the pool still gets a lot colder. So I don't know. It's kind of boring to exercise on a stationary bike. I don't really like it. I like it when I do it like in a class, like at like the gym or whatever. Cause then like the instructor, sorry if I'm out of breath, gives you a lot of like tips, and they're very motivating, and they have really loud music. But whatever, I'm gonna go because I can't really talk. Hi, so we're getting ready for bed, and we're also watching Kindergarten Cop. Hi.
It's Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh God, why did I say that?
The one that stars Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's just because he was on my mind recently. But anyway, Beverly Hills Cop. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. We're seeing it for Chris's shoot with Movie Talk FM tomorrow. I call it a shoot, but a podcast. Yeah, recording. I was like, I don't know what else to call it. But anyway, it's movietalkfm.com. So, bye.
Hi guys, hey girls and boys. So I am Chris, and this is my lovely protege Rebecca, and we are here to do question of the day on Daily Random Happenstance. Anyway, so today's question of the day is brought upon us because Becca is about to go to sleep, and she's tired, but I'm not. So we start talking, and we're like, man, we should ask people what time do they like to go to sleep. And what are the rituals you like to do before you go to sleep? So that it's a two-part question. So really, it's two questions.
They're kind of all turning into two-part questions.
Yeah, because we just love hearing what you guys got to say. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I will go first. I don't really have a specific bedtime, to be quite honest. Usually, I do. Well, okay, if I have to go to school, my bedtime is usually no later than midnight, 12. I try to lay in bed so I can get at least, 8 hours of sleep, or on some occasions 6. And if it's a regular day where I don't have to do anything the next day, then I usually go to sleep at around maybe 2. Possibly, if it's 3, I'm like, whoa, I need to go to bed. So 2 o'clock is like the latest I usually stay up late on an average day. Though yesterday I was up till 4. Anyway, so what are my rituals? I have no rituals. I literally just stop what I'm doing. I close every. Actually, I do have a ritual. I stop whatever I'm doing. I shut down my computer. If my 3DS is on, I shut that down too. I grab my iPad and I lay down in bed and I just go on the internet for a little bit and I read. Usually, I read articles on Wikipedia or I go to like various game sites and then I go to sleep. So that's pretty much my ritual. Now I'm gonna hand it over to Becca because she, I know, has a lot to say. Hi.
Hello. So I go to sleep every night at midnight, no matter what the night. Like like even if I have school and if I don't have school, I always go to sleep at exactly midnight. And when I don't have school, I wake up at 9:30 because my body naturally sleeps just 9.5 hours. I like sleeping it. Like if I get 6 hours of sleep, I'm like falling out of frame.
No.
But
I'm
anyway,
fine
if,
asleep.
I can get like a minimum of 6 hours and feel okay, but I prefer 9.5. And my rituals is that I always obviously wash my face and brush my teeth and put on moisturizer like you're supposed to do, and then which Chris doesn't do, and then I always turn off my computer by.
It's getting in that mouth.
Excuse me. Oh God.
Sorry.
By
Sorry.
10 or 10:30 the latest, I turn off my computer. Because if I'm on the computer for too long, my brain is just like, wee! And then I don't want to go to sleep. So I turn off my computer an hour, no, not an hour, from 10, usually, sometimes 10:30 if I'm busy. And then, I go to sleep by 12. So I need time for my brain to, like, decongest. And I think those are the only rituals I have. Obviously, I take off my glasses. And I always complain to Chris, like, please turn off the lights.
Yep, she does
blah,
say
blah,
that.
blah. Ow! And
Sorry.
then he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Except in actual
I actually
voice.
do sound like an ogre when I say it.
But, yeah, so that's what I do.
That is what you do. Okay, so anyway, so that is the question, buddy. The question is, buddy. It's a horrible dance. It looks like a earthquake. It's the earthquake dance.
That's the only time you're allowed to say buddy.
Buddy in the club getting tipsy. Buddy in the club getting tipsy. Okay, I'm not gonna dance for you guys. Actually, I just did. So that is the question of the day. What time do you guys go to sleep, and what are the rituals, if you have any, when you go to sleep? So anyway, guys, tomorrow we're not sure if we're going to the movies or not. Tomorrow we have quite a busy day, unlike the last couple of days where we've been home locked. Tomorrow we're actually gonna go we might go see the movie Tintin, either super early in the morning or in the afternoon, and I'm really excited for that because that's a movie that is based off of a comic strip, I think, from a long time ago, but HBO had a miniseries or a show that was a cartoon, and I used to watch it when I was like super small, like I think I was like 4 years old or something, and I have faint memories of it, but I remember enjoying it. And plus, it's a Steven Spielberg film. It's CG, but he actually filmed the actors like with a real camera in their motion capture suits, so all the motions are from that. So I'm really interested in that. Plus, it's in 3D, and I'm a sucker for 3D movies. And then after that, if we go see that, for sure, we're gonna go take our friend. She's actually the person who introduced us. Her name is Marie. She introduced Beck and and she graduated last week. And I guess I remember I told you guys the story that we weren't able to make it because there's an unfortunate schedule change, and we just didn't make it in time. And so we're gonna go take her out to a restaurant tonight or tomorrow night. so that it
and
could
to
be
give
nice.
her Christmas gift too.
Yes, to give her Christmas gift because man, today's what, the 20th, right? Or let's see.
It's
Yeah, it's the 20th because Star Wars: The Old Republic came out today. But yeah, it's the 20th. So yeah. So anyway, guys, again, so sorry for yesterday it not being in the 10-minute range. I mean, this is still new to us, and it was just a crazy day yesterday, and we were really trying to make sure we had the footage. And remember, at nighttime, I shot some stuff, so I did try to do it, and I'm sorry I failed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I failed. But I think this one is over 10 minutes long, and for sure, my goodness, like tomorrow and the day after that, like we have stuff we're gonna be doing, so we got a lot of stuff going on. So we got that footage coming in. All right, guys. Bye.